What's up everyone and welcome back to the Werewoof Reactions. My name is Wolfie and today we are taking a look at Sonic Boom. But not that Sonic Boom, this is actually Sonic Satam episode 2 called Sonic Boom. And believe it or not, this episode actually predates Sonic CD, which the Sonic Boom theme song comes from, by 5 days. Believe it or not. This episode came out, let me check my facts here real quick. I'm just gonna pull up the quick wiki real quick. Give me a moment. Apparently, according to my data, Sonic CD came out in September 23rd, 1993. This episode of Sonic Satam came out September 18th, 1993. 5 days before the game that had the theme song Sonic Boom. Ain't that crazy? Anyway, sorry to drag that out, but I thought I'd give you guys a quick Sonic fact, you know, for your troubles. Anyway, you guys know the drill. The episode link to the full reaction video will not be on YouTube. The review part will be in a few seconds after I quick cut. So if you guys want to see the reaction, please click the link below in the description and I'll see you guys afterwards. Bye. This is weird. I don't know what to do with myself before the quick
Shadow Basketball.
Okay, so that was the episode Sonic Boom, but not that Sonic Boom, Sonic Satam Sonic Boom. This is going to get confusing quickly. Anyway, guys, so I'm going to tell you guys what I liked about this episode, what I didn't like, and then I'll give it a score. As of the things I didn't like, of course, there are animation errors, but that goes without saying. A lot of these things were hand-drawn on animation cells back in the day, so a lot of animation errors are a lot more forgivable for that time period. You can be a lot more lenient on it when you know a lot of hard work was put into it. However, these days, when you have newer shows like, I don't know, say the Powerpuff Girls 2016 or 15, whatever year that was, and you still have weird animation errors like that, kind of not good. But anyway, back to the things I didn't like. Antoine, like I said, he gets better. Kinda, but like, you gotta have, I guess, for this era of show, you gotta have that cowardly character, I suppose, but cowardly characters always rub me the wrong way. Kinda like how Scooby-Doo and Shaggy always bothered me, because in Scooby-Doo, when I used to watch it as a kid, I don't like it anymore as an adult. I do not like Scooby-Doo at all. But as a kid, it always bothered me how Scooby and Shaggy were so cowardly. They'd always mess up the plans, but inadvertently wind up catching the crook either way. And it's like, every single time something scary happened, zoinks, let's get out of here! And it's like, guys, man up. You've dealt with monsters for how long? Come on, you know the people in masks. Why you always gotta run and be so cowardly? But yeah, back to Antoine. I don't know. They always just rub me the wrong way, and he's not as bad as Scooby and Shaggy, to be fair. And you know what? To be even more fair, his fears are kind of warranted because guess where they are? They're in Robotown, Robotropolis, and in danger most of the time. Like, they're in actual danger. As you saw via Cat, rest in peace Cat. Let's have a moment of silence for Cat. You will not be forgotten, Cat, until the next episode, in which I will completely forget your name and forget who you were and what you did. But either way, for this episode, very good sacrifice. You know, I guess I could say they avoided a cliche, but losing Cat kinda meant nothing because we really didn't know much about him other than he's a cat. He looked a little old, so maybe it was about the time he should have gone. You know, maybe they could have added a line or two in there about, you know, him saying, "Oh, thanks, Sonic. You know, I can't wait to get home to my family." But then again, I guess that would have made it even more sad. More sad than it needed to be. Or just throwing a line like, you know, "I only have 3 days to retirement, then I don't have to run into Robotropolis anymore," you know? Something like that, where it's just like, you know, there's some sort of stakes for him, but that's cliche, and I get that they didn't want to do that because it's like, kids would already feel bad for Cat, I guess. It's implied he's gone and dead, or roboticized. We don't know, but clearly this Robotnik doesn't play, so you can probably guess what happened to him as a result of him not saying anything about Naho Village. In fact, I'm not even sure if he shows up in future episodes. No, I'm not 100% sure. Oh yeah, also, you know, there's some sort of inconsistencies every now and then, like the bridge falling when Sally and Antoine were on it, and then the next shot when Sonic gets there, the bridge is still there because they didn't want to draw a new animation cell or draw a new picture for that particular location without the bridge. But yeah, if you're looking for it, you'll find errors like that. But these old shows were chock full of them. Getting to things I did like. I like that Sally's back to the way I remember her. She's now brown. I thought she had the vest though. Was the vest a comic thing, or is that later on in the series? Like later on in this season, she gets the vest. She's looking a little naked right now. But I guess she's naked either way. But point being, besides Sally, Antoine, Cat, Sonic himself, sure gets a lot of like, I like a lot of the action in the show. There's not a lot of action per se, like, you know, new shows have a lot of fights and stuff like that. A lot of this is just kind of survival, really, trying to make sure you get in Eggman's, Robotnik's location, mess up Robotnik's plans, get out without getting caught. That's kind of the deal. So seeing Sonic do a lot of that is really exciting in a way that a lot of shows didn't do that. Like at the same time, I think Adventures of Sonic was also running the same time this show was. And that show had a completely different tone, a completely different way of dealing with things. Sonic in that show is a lot more lighthearted. Obviously, it's a more lighthearted world. He does jokes, he dresses up, he tricks people. It's more slapsticky. This one is more like he's kind of more grounded, but he's still got that attitude. Still voiced by Jaleel White, so yeah, it kind of goes without saying. Again, I do like Sonic and Sally's dynamic relationships. I like their dynamic in this show. Sally is super intelligent. She's a princess, technically a queen, but a princess that is smart and capable of actually going out and running missions with everybody else too. Again, I always saw the Archie comics as kind of a continuation of this show. I stopped reading the comics a long time ago. And I do remember something about Nicole becoming, like, sentient. She became, like, an actual animal. I think it was, like, a lynx or something like that. I don't know how that happened, but I always saw her as the computer. Like, Sally will always be like, Nicole, bring up blah, 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 and then Nicole would do that. So what did Sally have after Nicole left? No computer? I don't know. Someone answer me that in the comments. Like, what was the deal with that? Anyway, back to things I liked. Let's see. It was really just an infiltration mission, and they also hinted at, I forgot to say this, they hinted at the bigger overarching arc of this story, this season, is Sally's father, which is, I think they're going to expand on that later. They're going to start building on that some more, but this is a hint of what to come as far as what to expect with her and her dad and what happened that led to the Sonic world being the way it is right now. It's actually quite interesting what they went with, but that will come, that will pop up when that pops up. So let's see what I liked, what I didn't like, and then I'm going to give it a score. So time to give this one a score. This one is good. I don't know if I like this one more than the last episode, though. Maybe it's because Tails was in it. I will give this one an 8.1 Power Ring out of 5 Raging Robotniks, because his voice is just so good in this. It's very good indeed. I don't know, I always love the way he sounded in this. But yes, let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Again, if you guys are wondering why we cut straight to the review, if you're new to the channel, it's because YouTube does not allow full episode uploads here, so I had to upload it somewhere else. The full reaction is in the description below. I should have said that before I did the review, just in case people were wondering. But anyway, that's all for me today, guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. What am I saying? I just had a brain fart there. Leave a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the Werewoof reactions for more videos like this one if you haven't already. My name is Wolfie, guys, and I will see you all next time. So stay tuned for more Sonic SatAM goodness.